Well, welcome. This is Dr. Smith, and this is the very first episode of Math That Builds Wealth, about real math, real life, and real freedom. And tonight's episode is called Wealth Builds After Day 30. But before we jump into the teaching, I want to start with something different. See, this movement is personal for me. And as a result, I'm bringing all together, all of my talents. And one of the things I love to do also is sing, but also write music. So the first is I want to show you a music video that I just recently created.
They taught us math for the test, but never math for the bills, never math for the change, never math for the legacy. This is math that builds wealth. Legacy build a mentorship. Let's talk.
I wore the uniform, 20 years in the fight. Marine major, discipline, honor in the night. Then I taught kids algebra, trying to give them a chance. But nobody showed us the numbers behind the dance. 6-figure paycheck, still stressing in the dark. Mortgage on my back, interest left a mark. Student loans calling like they never gone in. Whole system built to keep you paying, my friend. Cancer hit hard, made me stop and reflect. What's the cost of survival if you drowning in debt? I did everything right, at least that's what they say. But freedom ain't a salary, it's what you build instead. It's that math that builds wealth. Yeah, we breaking them spells. They got chains, but math got keys, now we freeing ourselves. Escape that, grow cash flow. Build legacy, let it show. This ain't just a dream no more. It's a blueprint for your soul. Yeah, legacy build them more. Yeah. Legacy build them more. They told us go to school, get a job, stay in line. But nobody told us that the interest multiplies. Fast 17, sign your life away. No class on repayment, just hope you'll be okay. 43 million trapped, it's not coincidence. That's a business model dressed up as innocence. Banks love ignorance, minimum payments. Generations repeating the same arrangements. I rethink and grow rich, saw the mindset shift. Wealth is built when you learn how the numbers lift. Bezos saw the trend, left the Wall Street cage. Started in a garage, wrote a new page. One product, one vision, obsession with the people. Now the world runs through others on steeple. So I ask myself, what if we teach that same game, but for everyday families trying to change their name? It's that math that builds wealth. Yeah, we breaking them spells. That got changed, but math got keys, now we freeing ourselves. Escape debt, grow cash flow. Build legacy, let it show. This ain't just a dream no more. It's a blueprint for your soul. Legacy build them all. Listen, legacy build them all. Legacy ain't luck. It's structure. It's systems. It's mentorship. Legacy build them all. You don't need another job. You need a blueprint. You need community. You need freedom, math. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm back with a mission, not just motivation. Education first, that's the foundation. I teach numbers that change bloodlines. Enter ownership, generational timelines. Teachers, veterans, mothers at home. You don't gotta build alone, you not on your own. I built the pathway, now I pass the torch. Legacy builder, light it up like a porch. We talk cash flow, not just paycheck living. We talk business, not just barely surviving. We talk discipline like boot camp for the mind. Cause wealth is a decision you make with time. Started small, but the vision enormous. Just like the Amazon waters, deep and torrential. Long-term mindset, marathon pace. Freedom isn't fast, it's built with grace. So if you're tired of change and tired of stress, come learn the math that leads to your best. This is more than money, it's family direction. A movement of wealth and resurrection. It's that math that builds wealth. Yeah, we breaking them spells. That got changed, but math got keys, now we freeing ourselves. Escape that, grow cash flow. Build legacy, let it glow. Dr. Smith on the mission now. It's a show, but it's more than a show. Legacy build more. Let's build freedom. Let's build legacy. Let's build wealth. Follow the page. Join the movement. The next chapter starts now.
That's what this is all about.
Math that builds wealth.
This show is for the teacher, the mom, the veteran, the family. Who knew there had to be more than just surviving paycheck to paycheck? And tonight, we begin with the first principle: wealth builds after day 30. So let's get into it. For 20 years, I taught high school math, and the number one question that students always asked me was, when will I ever use algebra after high school? And I always told them math is everywhere. But now I realize math isn't just for tests. Math is how wealth is built. But now I understand something much deeper, because math is how wealth is built, and math is how debt compounds, and math is how freedom is created. Can you tell I'm a math teacher? Yeah. Well, let me tell you what happened this week. I wanted to build a consumer direct marketing business, but I did not want to bug friends or family. So I created a small Facebook ad campaign. Nothing crazy, just a professional way to get the message in front of new people. And honestly, less than 48 hours in, my brain started saying, is this working? And I realized this is where most people quit. I call this season, or this period of thinking, the director delay, because the truth is that wealth builds after day 30. Now, let me pause and remind you, Amazon didn't win overnight. It started in a garage. Jeff Bezos was on the financial markets and in Wall Street. He saw the trend of the internet growing, and he decided he wanted to take advantage of it. So he quit his job and moved to Seattle. And why Seattle? Because he wanted to be close to all the techies, because that's where Microsoft was. But he started everything in a garage, just a small online bookstore, no Prime, no Empire, just boxes on the floor. And it took years before major profit. Amazon was built on customer trust, repeat purchasing, systems, and consistency. And that's proof. You don't harvest the same season that you plant, because wealth builds after day 30. You could probably think of right now the very first time you placed an order with Amazon, and I know I did. I was cautious. It was something new. I was used to getting in my car and going to a store in order to buy something. But this new concept I love, because all I had to do was pick up my cell phone or order it right on the computer. In the very first year, I probably did it 4 or 5 times. But by the time the pandemic had hit, I had already been used to. Matter of fact, my neighbors thought it was funny, because UPS and Amazon was always dropping packages off in front of my house, and they were wondering what I was doing. They didn't realize the only thing I was doing was actually shopping from a place that I trusted. And once I trusted them, I repeated that over and over again. So now let's kind of bring this back home, because right now, what I did during the short time that I actually ran a little short ad just to see what the test the waters out, was that I actually created a list of over 1,000 people. And right now, that list is currently growing by 10 to 15 opt-ins per day. That's about 450 new people per month, nearly 5,000 people becoming aware over the next 11 months. And my goal is simple. I was starting out sort of like Amazon, but Amazon is spending billions of dollars, and I don't have billions of dollars to build a small business. But I wanted to follow the principles. And so I decided that in order for me to be successful, I wanted to get 100 customers. But the customers I wanted was really, I was thinking, I need 100 people out there building a business. But that's not how businesses work. That was thinking backwards. See, I wanted to have 1,000 people just simply press on a video that I wanted to watch. And then I wanted them to be able, because people won't make a decision unless they have enough information and until they see the information. So I was banking on my numbers to be 1 out of 10, have 1,000 see it, and 1 out of 10 become a customer. That was my game plan in my math. But then I also realized there's only two ways, because the math, this is the math that most people never do. There are only 2 ways anyone becomes aware of advertising or personal referral. That's it. Advertising or personal referral. Every business on earth uses one or a combination of both. And if we want predictable results, we need predictable math. So looking at the math, I said 20% click to play, then 1,000 plays. That means I need 5,000 clicks. So I said, my current click-through play rate is 20%. So to get 1,000 views, I need 5,000 link clicks. And if my click-through rate is around 1%, that means I need about 500,000 people to see the message. That's not discouraging. That's business. That's why this is long-term. And right here is where belief matters. So I created a second music video about trusting the process, because believe me, that wealth builds after day 30. So let's go ahead and watch this second video.
Yeah. This episode 1. Expectation versus legacy. Most quit on day 2. We build past day 30. Let's go. I came from the chalkboard, lessons in the hallway, Marine with a mission. I done seen a hard day, cancer try to stop me, PTSD nights, but I woke up with a vision, now I'm teaching people life. See, they want it instant, like microwave success. 2 days in the game and they already stressed. But nobody told them how the real growth goes. It's quiet in the soil for the fruit ever shows. This that math that builds wealth, not the math in the book. It's the numbers buying freedom if you take a real look. Day 2 feels slow, but the roots go down. Wealth don't show early, it compounds around. Math that builds wealth. Yeah. Math that builds wealth. Yeah. Legacy take time, you don't break that bell. Yeah. Most people quit cause expectations too loud. They post once or twice, then they disappointed, proud, like nobody liked it. Guess it don't work for me, but the builders understand what most people don't see. Amazon wasn't giant in a week or a day. It was books in the garage while the world looked away. 30 days of planting, no applause, no fame. Then the math starts moving and it don't stay the same. Teachers feeling tired, moms need options too. Veterans fighting battles nobody ever knew. They wanna reset, but they want it by tomorrow. Now realizing growth comes through patience and the sorrow. This ain't a lottery, this a legacy play. You show up on day 10 even when it don't pay. Then day 30 hits and the system gets stronger. That's when momentum starts singing your song. Hold up. Listen close. If you're quitting because you didn't see results fast, that's the trap. Day 1 is learning. Day 7 is consistency. Day 14 is discipline. Day 30. Yeah. Day 30 is what builders separate. Day 30. Wealth doesn't grow in 2 days. Yeah. It grows when you stay. It's the math that builds wealth, not the math in the book. It's the numbers buying freedom if you take a real look. Start small, serve deep, let it compound sound. Day 30 to shift when the harvest comes round. Math that builds wealth. Yeah. Math that builds wealth. Yeah. Don't quit too early, that's the mindset we felt. Yeah, that's the mindset we felt. Episode 1. Expectations versus reality. Most people stop too soon. Legacy builders stay. Come in blueprint. We build past day 30.
Yeah, so that's the truth. Most people don't quit because it doesn't work. They quit because they expected fruit before the roots. But directors understand that consistency is the currency of wealth. Now let's finish the math and talk about why this model starts with customers first. So let's keep going. See, Amazon is consumer direct. Products shipped directly to households, repeat purchasing. But Amazon is a corporate profit model. They spend billions on advertising to generate profits for shareholders. That's the public company structure. Advertising, platform profits, and then shareholder benefits. That is their model. But now, someone always asks at this time, is this one of those pyramid things? And I'm glad people ask, because definitions matter. A pyramid scheme is illegal because money flows upward mainly from recruitment fees, not from real product value purchased by end consumers. And real businesses have real customers, and that's the test. So I'm not talking about a pyramid whatsoever. And the main reason is always the test of time because longevity does matter. And there is another test. See, real companies last. Amazon was founded in 1994. Melaleuca is a consumer direct company that was founded in 1985. That's nearly 40 years of serving households. Pyramids don't last decades. Customer-based companies do, on the other hand. So there's a difference between Amazon, which is publicly traded and is built for shareholder profits. But Melaleuca is privately held by design, so it can focus on customer loyalty, product value, and sharing revenues through marketing executives instead of stock dividends. And that is an important difference. But Melaleuca also clearly in their policy states this is a customer-based revenue sharing. It says compensation is based on sales to end customers. End consumers, compensation is based on sales to end consumers. Products are sold directly to customers. So people order something directly, just like from Amazon. They collect the money and they ship the products directly to the individual. And your role is simply to refer customers to shop. Okay? Simple. Refer others to, same thing. How many of you have ever, just like I say for my example, I don't know how many times in the past 7 years of shopping on Amazon, when someone would ask me, where do I get something? And I told them Amazon. And they went straight. Even some people would even ask me if I could send them a link. And I've done that multiple times. Sent a link. But here's the question. Did at any time Amazon give me a small referral check? The answer to that is absolutely no. But here's the thing. So your role in this business here, consumer direct business, is to simply refer customers to shop at an online store. But you have no inventory. You have no storefront. You just have households purchasing essential month after month. We're talking about consumables that people are going to buy no matter what the economy is doing. But I also had an aha moment because I was using the wrong math. So, all right, so let me slow down here and share a real moment of honesty with you. Because this was my personal breakthrough. When I first started marketing, I did what most people do. I thought success meant finding business builders. I thought the goal was to recruit the right people. I thought I needed to build a team first. So I aimed my message, my funnel, my content at what I now realize was the wrong target. I was chasing the 18%. And then I did what a math teacher does. I went back and reviewed the numbers. I looked at the funnel math. 500,000 views just to get 1,000 video plays. I looked at my real activity. Over 1,000 leads in 6 weeks. Conversations happening. People interested, but not a lot of enrollments. And I had to admit something. And that was something wasn't adding up. I wasn't failing because people weren't watching. I wasn't failing because the products weren't good. I was failing because I was using the wrong approach. So I was talking to people like they wanted a business. Okay? I was talking to them like they wanted a business. But I didn't start as a business builder. I started as a dad. So let me kind of go back here real quick because I kind of got ahead of myself. Okay, so I was talking to people like I wanted a business when most people were looking for relief. So I conducted research again. I studied the company model. I asked deeper questions. Who actually makes up the majority of Melaleuca customers? And that's when the aha moment hit me like a brick wall. 82% are customers. Only 18% are ever build a business. That means if I'm aiming everything at builders, I'm speaking to less than 1 out of 5 people. But if I shift my focus to customers, if I lead with wellness, if I lead with solving one pain point, then I'm aligned with reality. And here's what changed for me. I stopped chasing the 18% and I started serving the 82%. Customers first, relief first, trust first. And that is the math that actually builds wealth. So, as I mentioned earlier, I said I need to be a little bit personal because this is the part that changes everything. I want you to hear me clearly. I did not join Melaleuca because I was looking for a business. I didn't join because I wanted to study compensation. I didn't join because I wanted to build a team. I joined for the same reason that most people join. I joined because I needed relief. Relief. See, I was a father raising kids, dealing with real life, and there was pain in front of me that needed an answer. My kids had growing pains, and Penetrate brought relief. Then as life went on, I needed more energy, and the Vitality Pack helped me feel stronger and more focused. Then cancer hit. And when you get a diagnosis like that, you start thinking about longevity. You start thinking about health differently. That's when peak performance and longevity became part of my routine. Not because of a business, because of survival, because of stewardship, because of wanting more life. Then allergies and sinus issues, Mellopower, then prostate health became personal, Prostavan, and then strength and stamina, Vigor FT. And as I look back, I realized something very powerful. I didn't become a customer because of variety. I didn't become a customer because of a catalog. I became a customer because something worked. And that is the truth about the 82%. Customers don't buy products. They buy relief. They buy answers. They buy support. They buy the hope of feeling better. And that's why we serve customers first, because the business is not built on recruiting. It's built on real households finding real solutions and then sharing what changed their life. I'm a lifelong customer because relief came first, and that is the math that builds wealth. So the truth is, most people didn't realize that about 82% of the people who join Melaleuca are simply customers, and only 18% pursue the business side. This is customer first. That's why you should start as a category 1. Be your best customer first. Experience the value yourself. So 82% first, 18% later. That's the wealth math pivot. So people don't buy 400 products. So now let me explain something else that completely changed my understanding of customers. Melaleuca has over 400 products. And when people hear that, they think that's the selling point. They think customers join because they want options. They think they join because of the variety. But the truth is, people don't join for 400 products. Customers don't wake up in the morning saying, I would love to shop in a wellness store today. They wake up saying things like, why am I so tired? Why is my child always getting sick? Why am I so stressed? Why do I feel overwhelmed? How do I get my energy back? Customers don't buy products. They buy solutions. They buy relief. And I'll tell you my personal story. I did become a lifelong customer because I wanted a business. I became a customer because of pain. My kids had growing pains, and Penetrate brought relief. Then I needed energy, and the Vitality Pack helped. Then after my cancer diagnosis, peak performance and longevity became part of my routine. Then allergies and sinus issues. Then I changed to Mellopower. Then prostate health, Prostavan. I didn't buy everything. I bought what solved the pain in front of me. And that is the customer first mindset. Don't overwhelm people with options. Solve one problem first, because relief creates loyalty, and loyalty creates repeat purchasing, and repeat purchasing is what builds wealth. So the truth, moms invest in their family first. 2, exhaustion is a daily emergency. And 3, moms want something simple, not 400 options, just the best place to start. Bottom line, the fastest enrollments will always come from solving one real pain. So Now we're going to make this kind of practical. See, if we know the business is built on customers and we know customers buy because of pain, then the next question becomes, who are we serving and what pain are we solving first? And the market that I am attracting right now is clear. Stay-at-home moms, moms who are tired, moms who are overwhelmed, moms who are doing everything for everyone else. So I call this the exhausted mom energy reset funnel. Step one is identifying the pain. The pain is simple. I'm exhausted all the time. I'm running on empty. I have no energy left. Step two is giving one simple starting solution, not 400 products, one foundation. And the foundation is the Peak Performance Pack. It's energy-focused, daily wellness support, especially for moms who are pushing through exhaustion. Step three is a family bonus because moms will often invest in their kids before they invest in themselves. That's why the omega-3 for kids is such a powerful second layer. Brain support, development support, immune support. Step four is stress support because exhaustion isn't just physical. It's nervous system overload and emotional burnout. That's why Luminex fits beautifully the mood, calm, and stress support. Step five is the invitation, not a pitch, not a pressure, an invitation. A simple 10-minute wellness reset tour. And step six is enrollment. Customer first, category one first, results first. And only after that, the business becomes optional later. This is how you serve the 82% and let the 18% appear naturally. Now, let me explain why this funnel will work so well, especially with moms. Moms are not sitting around looking for a business presentation. They are not looking for an opportunity pitch. Moms are looking for relief. And there are three reasons moms often say yes faster than builders. Truth number one, moms invest in their family first. Many moms will delay spending money on themselves, but they will not delay supporting their children. Truth number two, exhaustion is not a future problem. It's a daily emergency. Energy is survival. When a mom is tired, she feels it immediately. Truth number three, moms want simple. They do not want complexity. They don't want to be overwhelmed. They want someone to guide them and say, here is the best place to start. And that is why the customer first approach is so powerful, because we're not pitching, we're solving. The fastest enrollments come from solving one pain point, not explaining an opportunity. Relief builds trust. Trust builds loyalty. And loyalty builds repeat purchasing. And repeat purchasing is wealth math. Now, this is where we really get extremely practical because most people don't struggle with getting leads. They struggle with what to say next. They get a comment, they get a direct message, a DM, they get interest, and then the conversation drifts and nothing happens. So let me give you the exact customer enrollment script. When a mom says, I'm interested, you don't send 5 links, you don't overwhelm, you don't guide. Step one, you ask the pain question. What do you need most right now? Energy, stress, or your kids' health? Step two, we recommend a start. If it's energy, Peak Performance is the best place to start. Step three, remove the overwhelm. Remove the overwhelm. In other words, you don't need everything. You just need one foundation to start. Step four, invite, don't pitch. Would you like a quick 10-minute wellness reset tour so you can see how it works? Step five, offer personal help. I'll personally help you enroll as a customer and place your first order. That's what people want. Simplicity, guidance, support. Enrollment happens when people feel that they're not being sold. So, now here's one of the last slides but this slide is the missing link for many of you. And honestly, it was for me for years until I found this. It's been the missing link for me because text conversations build comfort, but text conversations rarely create decisions. And moms are busy. They don't want 47 messages going back and forth. They don't want clarity. They want someone to guide them. That's why a short 3-minute call changes everything. Not a pressure call, a clarity call. The purpose is simple. Confirm the struggle. Recommend one starting product. Keep it simple. And ask a general closed question. And here's the framework that we're going to follow. You open with, hey, I'm so glad we connected. I just wanted to take 2 minutes to help you choose the simplest starting points. What feels hardest right now? Energy, stress, or supporting your kids? And then you recommend, based on what you shared, peak performance is the best. Then you remove the overwhelm. You don't need everything, just one starting pack. Then you close. Would it help if we just got you started today? That's it. The call is not about selling. It's about serving. And when people feel guided, enrollment becomes natural. This is how you serve the 82% and let wealth build after day 30. So the business is built on the 82%. 82% join as customers. 18% ever build the business. And the winning strategy, serve the 82% first. And the 18% will show up naturally. So stop chasing builders. Build customers. That's how wealth compounds. Let's go ahead and watch another video that kind of sums that up exactly.
All right. This is where everything gets simple. We stopped chasing builders and started serving people. Mama, this one's for you. She wake up tired, yeah. Before the sun, pouring from an empty cup, still getting it done. Lunch packed, bills paid, smiles on the main, holding the whole world in the palm of her hand. She don't complain, she just push through the day, but inside her spirit feeling worn away. It ain't about money, it ain't about flex, it's the weight of the world sitting on her chest. She say, I love my family more than I love myself. Put everybody first, put me on the shelf. By the time night comes, yeah, she done running on empty, running on none. Hey, don't sell me the dream, don't sell me, tell me breathe. I don't need pressure, I need relief. Solve the exhaustion, solve the exhaustion. Give me my strength, give me my strength. Let the rest come later, let the rest come later. Amen, amen. Solve the exhaustion. That's the mission. Yeah. Love first, trust first, real solution. Yeah. We don't throw 400 bottles in the face. We start with one thing, yeah, give us space. Energy back, mind clear, feel alive. Peak performance, help her get through the grind. Then we talk family, yeah, that's the key. Mama move fast when it's for her babies. Omega-3 for the brain and the glow. She'll invest in her kids before she invests in her soul. But stress still loud, nervous system fried. That's why Illuminate come right on time. This ain't hype, this ain't pressure sales. This is daily support when the strength fails. Don't sell me the dream, just sell me the company. I don't need pressure, I need relief, I need relief. Solve the exhaustion, solve the exhaustion. Give me my strength, give me my strength. 82. Let the rest come later, let the rest come later. Amen, amen. Solve the customer, that's the mission. Process 82 first, 82 that's how you bless it. Oh, we didn't picture, we didn't chase her, we didn't force a thing. We just said, come take a look. 10 minutes, no pressure, just support. And after she felt better, after she slept better, after she showed up stronger, she asked the question, Ray, how you doing here? That's the 18%. Showing up naturally. After we serve the 82 faithfully. Customer relief first, trust first, products first, business later. Love first, health first, family first. Easy me to lead first, trust first, products first. Everybody wins, yeah. My strength. restoring energy. And when you do that, the rest takes care of itself.
Simple message, simple message. The rest will take care of itself. So here's the simplest way to begin. Take the wellness tour. Try the products for 90 days. Do the peak performance challenge. Learn how loyalty shopping dollars and coupons work. And remember, Melaleuca offers a satisfaction guarantee. If you don't find value, you can call corporate or contact the person who referred you and request your money back. That's risk reversal. And if you love the products, then you'll be ready to share your experience. Always consult with a qualified tax professional for any tax deductions because if you're starting a small business. But that's down the road. In the beginning, take the 90-day wellness challenge. Okay, so understand this. After you're satisfied as a customer and you love the products and you believe in it, you see the restored energy, the stress levels drop. After that is done, that trust foundation, here's something to think about in the future. See, Melaleuca rewards you as a customer. This is a consumer direct model. But except, unlike Amazon, when you do refer other families or to other stay-at-home moms who are also dragging their tails and have the same problems of energy and stress, okay, that when you share, you get rewarded. And here's the basic thing. There are other things, but we're keeping it simple. If you have 1 to 7 customers, you're going to get 7% of whatever they spend every single month. If you have 8 to 14, 8 to 19, you're going to get 14%. But when you get 20 customers, you do 20 referrals, you receive 20% off of every customer that you enroll. Simple math, do it. Okay, I'll go ahead and break it down, but just think of that. You receive 20% of whatever they purchase. And the typical purchase is actually roughly about 100. So this compensation plan offers the 3 tiers. You unlock the maximum at 20% benefit. That's not recruiting math. This is customer math. Because loyal households repeat purchasing foundation. If you have the vitamins and their energy, I have been buying those same vitamin supplements, the Peak Performance Pack. I have been doing it for 7 years. 7 years consistently every single month. Think about that. People become Amazon customers and they're ordering from Amazon on consumables every single day, every single month. They're still ordering no matter what the economy does. That's why this is a way to build a business that lasts a lifetime. Your customers are going to be buying these products over and over again. This is what you call loyal households. This is what you call customer math. This is called repeat purchasing, and it builds a foundation for creating wealth. So let's close for clarity. There are only 3 categories. Category 1, you become a shop smarter. Okay. Category 2, you earn a little extra income. And category 3 is building long term. No pressure, just clarity. But your next step is simple. You're going to watch the 8-minute overview at mentor.teachleadandexpire.com/SAHM, which stands for Stay-at-Home Moms. The link is here in the captions of this video in the comments. But all you're going to do is watch it, go to that, and then send a message and respond by saying 1, 2, or 3. But believe me, understand this. You're going to start at category 1 before you ever get to the others. Because if you don't build that foundation first, everything else is going to fall apart. Believe me, I know. I've been there and I've done that. So, but to close out tonight, what I want to do is I created a final music video. And it's sort of like a summary of what we're doing here for episode 1. Because the math is real. So let's kind of click it.
Calculator in my backpack, spreadsheet on my phone.
turn numbers into assets. I don't clock in, I own.
Used to think rich was a wish, like a game, till I put a little logic on the way that money came. Add it up, stack it up, every cent, every pay. Budget like a blueprint, mansion on a page. Percent on a raise, percent that I save. Split it 3 ways, give growth and I play. Balance in the black, not a dollar that I waste. I don't chase cash, I let cash chase. Mad at Bill well, do the numbers, turn one small, drip to a thunder. That's the come up. I don't guess I grind with the sun, yeah. Mad that bill will stack steady. Every little line in the ledger get heavy. Till it's plenty. I don't pray to be rich, I get ready. Every month, autopilot to the stash. Tiny little slice from the check, that's a draft. Interest on the interest, quiet like a crab. Future me waving from a yacht on a graph. Liabilities, so just still time. Assets pay me while I sleep, that's the design. Kids in my city learning decimals in class. I'm teaching them to flip them to a freedom pass. Mad that bill well, do the numbers, turn one small, drip to a thunder. That's the come up. I don't guess I grind with the sun, yeah. Mad that bill well, stack steady. Every little line in the ledger get heavy. Till it's plenty, I don't pray to be rich, I get ready, yeah. What's the rate, what's the time? What's the risk, does it climb? These aren't tricks, these are signs. You can flip cents in a lifetime. Math that bill well, do the numbers, turn one small, drip to a thunder. That's the come up. I don't guess I grind with the sun, yeah. Math that bill well, stack steady. Every little line in the ledger get heavy. Till it's plenty. I don't pray to be rich, I get ready, yeah.
Hey, it's been fun tonight. So, just for clarity, there are only 3 categories. Category 1, shop smarter, rather. Category 2 is just earn extra income. Category 3 is going to build long-term wealth. But no pressure, just clarity. There's a link down here below in here, mentor.teachleadandexpire/stay-at-home moms, which is abbreviated SAHM. But this was the very first episode. And so before we close tonight, I want to give you the preview of next week, because episode 2 is going to hit home for every teacher and every mom and anyone who has ever traded decades of their life for security. So next Tuesday's episode is going to be called the Teacher Pay Cut Equation. I worked 20 years in education. I thought I was building stability, health benefits, a future. But when retirement came, my income dropped, and it made me ask a painful question. What if I had just taken just 1 hour a day and applied it to building ownership instead of only earning wages? What would the math look like today? Next week, we're going to break down contract days versus unpaid labor, the real cost of job security, how 1 hour a day compounds into freedom, and what retirement could look like with customer-based income. So if you ever wondered, is there more than this? You do not want to miss episode 2. Same time, same place. This is Math That Builds Wealth. Real math, real life, real freedom. See you next week. This is Dr. Jordan Smith. It has been extremely fun tonight. Thank you.